Okay, so today we are going to go over how to use artificial intelligence, specifically Chat GPI or GPT, to create a custom curriculum per the state standards for ESA. They sent out an email with very specific requirements of what we have to have in our curriculum and how it has to be structured. And to do this for every item, it takes a long time. So I'm going to show you an easy way to make a rough draft to cut down on the time that it takes to put it all together. So I'm in the paid version. I'm not sure if you can do all these things in the free version. The paid version costs $20-some a month, but we are looking into figuring out how to get that potentially reimbursed as well, since we're using this for educational purposes. So first thing we're going to do is we go to version 4 here. Down here in the paid version, you'll notice the little paperclip icon, and that means that you can actually attach documents when you're having a conversation with the artificial intelligence. So I'm going to tell the artificial intelligence what I'm looking for, that I have a student in the 3rd grade, and I would like to create a custom reading curriculum for them. I'm going to attach items from, I set them aside, so it won't take me forever to look for them. My curriculum example. Let's see if I can just drag and drop. Boom. Add anything. You just drag it and drop it in there. My curriculum example, let me open it up here so you can see what I'm actually attaching. So this is what the ADE, the Arizona Department of Education, sent us, that we need to create for each supplemental item we are submitting for reimbursement or purchase through Class Wallet. So we need subject, scope, overview of classes, sequence, method of teaching lessons, and materials. And each material needs to have an explanation of how it's going to be used with the curriculum. Okay, so that's what I attached there. I'm going to say, it's just like having a conversation with someone. I have attached an example curriculum. You need to include student name. I can't touch today. Student patient ID, subject, scope / overview, class, sequence. I really can't type sequence. And materials needed with and now what I do is when I make one of these, I'm just typing it in for example purposes. When I make one of these that I really like, I will copy it into a text file and save it so I can copy and paste it into the artificial intelligence and just make tweaks to it later on. Also, it remembers all your past conversations unless you delete them. So you can actually go into a past conversation and pick up where you left off, or you can copy and paste a previous chunk into a new conversation. So here for required materials, matching receipt, 1 for the book list. Also, a receipt for a small bookshelf. I order my bookshelves off of the Home Shopping Network because it's the only place I can get the ones that I like. They fold up. So if we need to store them away, we can. They're metal, so they won't break and they'll last longer. Also, a reading journal, the Elementary Reading Journal from Not Consumed. And I'm going to just drag and drop my receipts there. Let me go find the one for the reading journal. I did not set that one aside. Let's see. I really do like their reading journals because it makes them think. About what they're reading. So I've attached 3 PDFs and the example image from the ESA ADE requirements. And now I'm just going to press play. And it's going to give me its first understanding of what it thinks I'm asking for. Okay, so it just said itemized receipt attached. No, I would like the itemized receipt in the So now it's going to go in and actually read the document. Perfect. So it actually went in and took out all the books that I had purchased from thriftbooks.com. I gave it its receipt and it put them all in there. Now it also needs an explanation of how each item in the materials list is going to be used in the curriculum. I can give it an example of what I'm looking for. For example, the book list. This is something that I used previously. A variety of age-appropriate fiction and nonfiction books to enhance reading skills. Books are chosen to match the child's reading level, encouraging engagement and critical thinking. And there you go. It gave an explanation, a detailed explanation for why we're doing requesting each item from the materials list. Now, this isn't in the format that they asked us to put it in. If you were to copy and paste this into Word, it comes in a little wonky, and then you have to go and take time to redo the formatting and everything like that. But there is a trick with the paid Chat GPT version. I'm going to go back and attach that example again, the example image. Boom. And you create me a PDF in the format of the example attached. This becomes a link. We're going to click it and see what it did. See if it did its job. Downloads it. So it didn't do it quite right. It just put it in a straight document like that. So we are going to adjust our prompt a little bit. I'm going to say, can you put it in table format? A little better, a little better. It went and gave it each its own row, but also to save you some time in this version, can you create a Word document? So a Word document's a lot easier to edit. Let's see what we got. Okay. So it gave us the first two rows, but we can hit tab. Oh, viewing, allow editing, or enable editing. There we go. Tab, merge these guys. Go up here to table design, layout, merge cells, and they have us use in the example. Do I still have it open? 1, 2, 3, 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take this guy, just drag it up into his row. Take this guy, drag it up into his row. So there are a few different ways to do this. Materials needed. It didn't copy over our reading list. But books, a variety of age-appropriate books. Let's go back. Now we can just copy our reading list, books. Copy. Come over here. Let's replace that section. There we go. Say 1, and we just format it the way we want it. It's going to save a ton of time. 2, 3. Used to take me forever to do all this stuff. Yeah. Tab that over. Nope. There you go. And honestly, I'm not too picky about formatting. Not sure how that happened, but okay. Well, I'm going to make it all the same size. I'm going to make it all the same font. And then I like to make it 1 page. I'm just going to go to layout, same margins, narrow. That should bump it to 1 page. And then I save this as a Word document. I just don't print it as just a PDF. Save it as Word document so I can go in and adjust it. If I have another kiddo with a different book list, I could throw the different book list in there. I can even go into here and say 3rd grade elementary reading. And then you put your student's name in there and you put the ID and then you save as a PDF. Easy peasy. Well, at least easier than it used to be. I'm going to save that and we are all done. For this example, I would have to make 3 different reimbursement requests because it comes from 3 different companies. I would save the PDF to all 3 and upload the various receipts for each one. And then cross my fingers, wait a few weeks and see if it gets approved. Anyway, I hope this helps someone. Have a great day.